Hi, good evening.
Hi, good evening to everybody.
Hi, I'm really happy to be here. And
Hello, everybody.
In a multicultural country like India, if you want to know it historically, you will find that till the 1980s, translation as a domain, as a publishing, was largely either individual or even some publishers were interested. It was mainly a desultory effort. It was not viable economically. Publishers were not interested in it. Occasionally, you had translations if the translator is a celebrity. So, in that context, when I was introduced to Urdu literature and Hindi literature, I had a fair knowledge of Bangla fiction and Assamese fiction. So I thought that perhaps I could translate between these languages. But again, my efforts were desultory because there were no appreciable models at that point of time. Translators at that point of time didn't engage with the process of translations. Largely, they knew 2 languages or 3 languages, and they did the job instinctively. And one of the milestones, according to me, was the establishment of Katha Vilasam by Gita Dharmarajan in late 1980s. And that was for the first time that an organization was interested in translating short fiction to start with from different languages of India. They engaged with the critics and writers of that language to select a story for them annually. And as it happens with the award process now, the selection process also went on for quite some time. And then it was for the first time that the translators were featured in annual festivals. Because of their translation, they will be awarded, and then all this stuff will be collected as anthologies, right? This Kotha Stories anthologies, from the first volume to the 12th or 13th volume, they were really path-breaking because of the translation itself, and apart from that, for creating the buzz. It is there in the workshop we get to talk about the invisibility of translators in India, even though they were translating. That reminds you of Florence Venuti's masterpiece, which is studied throughout the world, Translators' Invisibility. In those workshops, people discussed about the process of translation, about the right of translators, because translators didn't get credit on the cover page till that point of time. Either their names will be not there or in the inside page in a small font. So all these conversations began. Looking back, I find that so much of things have changed and changed for the better. And looking at the quality of translation that one got to see at that time and the quality of translation that one gets to see now, it's a world of difference. Of course, for any significant change, there is not a single stimulus or a single catalyst. It's a conjuncture of events. Because towards the late 1980s or early 1990s, for the first time, translation was prescribed, literature in translation was prescribed in some of the known colleges and universities. Because of the efforts of several academics, we were together in campaigning for that. And that was the time when younger people began to talk about translation in the classroom, when they studied those translated short stories from different parts of India. They found that, look here is a treasure we neglected all the time or we didn't have access to so far. And that engagement still continues.